Okay, so how many days are you going to take some rest?
Uh, 5 day this week.
5 days. Oh, that's
Yes.
cool. At
No,
least,
that's true.
but at
I will
least you
go
can,
to work on Saturday.
but at least you know, at least you can take, you can enjoy the lunar since you feel great at
No,
that time.
not really.
Then it, of course, if you will going to continue on walking, or doing the things you really want with that situation, then maybe it will make the thing, it will make your situation worse.
Yeah, I know, but I have no choice.
Yes, but you need to have a choice.
I took 2 weeks off.
Mm-hmm. If you just listen at first, like to take some rest,
Yeah,
maybe
I
you
think
can take some rest for 1 week only.
I regret.
But okay, yeah, of course, lesson learned. Maybe you should listen to some expert first,
Yeah,
because they know your situation. They know what happened in you,
yeah.
particularly the doctor. Then you need to
Because
somehow listen.
that time I got some medicine to reduce the pain, so I think it's
Oh,
no big deal. So
oh,
I
I
went to work.
see. So you at that time you didn't feel any pain because of pain reliever.
Yeah,
But that's the wrong decision. Okay, so of course, Miss Yen, for tonight, of course, last meeting we have done the lesson 11 activity, and of course, I hope that you will feel so great tomorrow. I'm hoping so, and I believe that you have a boring day because you're not used to it. Like staying in your bedroom without doing anything because you are used to some work, right? You have your daily routine is to work, go to work and work. But now you're not used to it. But I hope that you will get better and better.
yeah. Thank you.
More important. So of course, before we're going to start with our English conversation, I don't know, with our activity, so let's have some English conversation, okay? So I don't want you to feel any um, pressure right now. So I will just going to share my screen for our English conversation activity, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so the English conversation activity is quite different from before, since
Mm-hmm.
in this part you're going to describe things, okay?
Okay.
So the conversation topics is about behavior. We all know we all have this kind of behavior. So now let's proceed in this part. One, two, three, four, five, and that's it. So let's proceed. I have
Hmm.
here the first statement here. All you need to do is just feel free and just try to express your ideas, okay? But before we're going to start, can you please read all the statements here? Just read first.
Describe the behavior of someone close to you.
Number two, just read it all first.
Okay. Describe how your behavior changed over time, or how it changes
Changes, yes.
changes according to different. Oh, I don't know this word. So
Circum, sir, again, can you say this again?
circumstance.
Yeah,
Oh no no.
circumstances.
Circumstances.
Comes, circumstances.
Circumstances.
Yeah, circumstance is a situation, okay, or a condition.
Oh, situation, right?
Yes.
Oh, many weird
Uh,
words.
it's okay. It's somehow the situation or the condition. Example, what circumstances you have now is because of your decision. The circumstances that you have experiencing now is because of your decision before. So if the doctor will going to say, Miss Yan, you didn't listen. You didn't listen in my advice before. So the circumstances that you're going to face now is that you are going to take a leave for 2 weeks. Okay. So now continue reading.
Describe the relationship between one's environment and their behavior. Describe a type of behavior that you do not like. Describe the differences between young people's behavior and elderly oh elderly people's behavior. What is
Okay.
different between elder and older?
It's
Elder,
just the same.
the same, right?
It's just the same.
Mm-hmm.
So now, of course, they are similar. Okay.
Okay, okay.
So, now since you have read this, I hope that you get some ideas. Um, right now because we were going to start this one. So I want you to share your ideas. Just feel free, to express yourself, like as if you are a really good as if you're really good when it comes to talking things. Okay. So let's start then. Number one, describe the behavior of someone close to you.
Close to me,
Mhm.
I would say about my mom.
Mhm.
Uh, Behavior. It's like essence or
Yeah,
attitude
something. It
or
depends. It depends. It could be some actions, or it could be some.
attitude, attitude.
Ah, behavior is a noun. It's somehow an action.
Action.
It's mostly action because what you have done is what you're doing is based on your behavior.
It's a now. My mom. Mm, uh, what's your now of a worry?
Well, there are some types of behavior. You can simply say, "My mom is so active. My mom is so creative. My mom is so ambitious," or "My mom is something like this." Any behavior, okay, that you have noticed to your mom, since you're one of the closest person you have is your mom.
Oh man.
Is your mom an active person? Like when she wants to do things, then she will go into do it or something like that?
Yeah. Uh, wow. I don't know why.
It's okay.
My brain is always blank.
Well, let me
Even
start.
Vietnamese.
Well, let me start first, okay? So
Okay.
that you'll get some idea. So, of course, personally, when you say, let me just somehow explain the word behavior. When you say behavior, these are the actions of those people near to you. Of course, you can really identify the behavior of the people near to you or close to you because you are being observant, right? Like for
Observant.
example, your behavior during our class changes every
Changes.
now and then. Yes, it is changing every now and then, because before, your behavior is somehow like a shy type of person.
Mm-hmm.
You are so shy, like you want to express your idea, but you know you cannot really share it because you are so shy. And when you type your idea, when you write your idea, you can really express it. So I can, that's why I, therefore I conclude that you are just somehow shy at first. So your behavior now is different in the past, because now at least you are really trying your best. You are now somehow being active in class, like you really want to participate, you really want to listen, something like that. So now describe the behavior of your mom, since your mom is one of the closest person to you.
My mom. Behavior.
Mhm.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay, it's okay. So do you want to move on first in the second? Do you want to move on in the second part?
Yeah, I'm reading the second one.
Okay, okay.
How your behavior
It's about
changed over
your
time.
behavior.
Yeah, this is about me again.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm. Like you just said that I my behavior changed, and yeah, I think when I know more about you, and I think the important thing that you are a talkative person and uh, enthusiastic. So,
Enthusiastic.
so I can open more
Open up. Hmm.
or open more. Can I say it? Open more.
You are being open.
Yeah.
Hmm.
How my behavior changed. Uh,
So what was your behavior back then in general? What was the behavior before?
I'm a quiet person,
Hmm.
and now I uh, talk more. I mean, I try to talk more. Mm,
It's okay, it's okay. So of course, what you really want to say is that before you're so quiet, like it's really hard for you to speak more since you are a shy type of person.
no,
And
not really, because with some close friend, I become a talkative, but
oh,
with
okay.
some
It
people,
depends.
yeah, it depends
It depends to the
the people
uh
what I
in front of
talk
okay,
when I
exactly.
talk. Yeah.
Okay, I understand. And now you at least you what change of course the thing that you are trying your best to talk more,
Yeah, I
you
think
know.
in English more
Exactly.
because
Okay, good.
yeah,
Yes.
I
You
still
know,
translate in my head.
it's okay. You know what, Miss Yan? I know that you can really speak more. It's just, I don't know what's stopping you, but maybe I don't really know what's stopping you. But maybe you need to be more confident, okay?
Yeah, I know it.
Because when you are, somehow your self-esteem is too low, then it hinders you to speak more. So you need to be, you need to face that. You need to face the reality that in this generation, you need to practice your speaking skill.
Yeah, maybe I'm a lazy person, so
No,
it's
no, no.
not
You
me.
can, you can really do it, but I don't know. Maybe you are really good. Maybe you are the person who is good in writing.
Not really,
Yes.
because
They
I have to use Google Translate to because my vocabulary is not good. So
Mhm. But at least you are trying. How translator is so helpful. You are going to identify like, oh, this is the right word for this, and by translating, you are learning at the same time, right? So it's still a good way to learn English. Okay, so do not underestimate the Google Translate because it is a helpful tool for you to learn too. Okay, so now for number four, I know, yes, for number four, I know three.
three. That's right.
Describe the relationship between one's environment and their behavior.
Sorry. Describe the relationship between.
Relationship, yes. Somehow the environment you are in can affect your behavior, right?
Yeah, I see. This one's. Oh no, no, no. I think I don't get it.
Okay. So let me somehow explain it to you, okay? Um like for example, Miss Yen, your your friend's environment at home is in you know is in a positive way. Like all of them are helping it with each other. All of them are being so friendly, kind, stuff like that. So his or her behavior, the behavior of your friends will be like what his or her behavior. I know environment. Okay, because his or her environment at home is being so friendly, something like that. So it is one of the factor why your friend outside their home behaves well also. You get it?
It's, it's,
Like for example,
it's like.
the relationship between one's environment and their behavior is a really great factor. Like for example, in my place, the environment where I am living is somehow that we are so active. Like we will going to do a lot of things every day. So whenever I go in your place, I will be so active too. I want to do a lot of things. I want to have a productive day. Do you get it? The environment. We are not
So,
talking about the literal environment. We are talking about the environment you are in.
I thought that the behavior. behavior depends on the environment and
Yes, exactly.
yeah, I mean, um, when you are a teacher
Mhm.
and your environment is about education, and
Mhm.
I think you have to uh, talk a lot, and yeah, you have a good
This kind of behavior, like different behavior from those who are not a teacher. Yes, you have a point there. So your I mean your short explanation toward this statement is correct. So it really depends. Your behavior depends to the environment you are
yeah,
in.
yeah, I think that.
That's a really nice. Okay, that's good because you managed to understand the statement. So for number four, we have here, describe a type of behavior that you don't like.
Rude. Some
Rude, being rude. Okay, or some rude
I
behavior.
like the person is polite and
Who? Oh, yes,
who
impolite.
yeah,
Mhm.
always polite.
Impolite.
Yeah, I don't like the person who is impolite.
Hmm.
That's it.
Plastic.
Oh no, that's it.
Okay.
That's it.
Yes, yes. Fake.
Fake. Oh, yeah,
Being fake.
yeah. Uh, or maybe some people, make drama.
Yes, obviously, maybe we don't like this kind of behavior because we are not like that, right?
Hmm.
And we really hate that because, of course, you yourself know that, oh, this person is making a drama again. Is doing it, is doing an acting style. So
Yeah,
of course, um, personally, I don't really like that kind of person to, because I think I am a really true person.
yeah,
Like if I want to feel like this, then I'm going to feel like this, something like that. Because I don't want to be so fake in front of the people who are close to me. Yeah, so it's the most important thing, being true. But at the same time, make sure that you're not hurting them,
yeah,
right? Because sometimes being true hurt. You need to be sensitive at the same time. Like, um, am I going to hurt them their feelings if I'm going to do this? So you need to ask some questions first. Although you cannot do that all the time because we are just human and nobody's perfect. So, but at least you know how to control your mood,
yeah.
your temper, something like that.
Uh,
Okay.
do control and balance. Uh, the describe the differences between young
Young.
people
Mhm.
and elder people. Wow, elder, elderly.
Mhm.
That's attractive. I don't know. Adverb.
The
Oh,
the
oh,
it's
elderly is
an ad.
a adjective.
Yes.
Oh,
Those old per
yeah.
because we're talking about elder, right? So those old people, older people.
Yeah, the older people's behavior
Mhm.
will mm, more patient than young people.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, but I think sometimes elder people will not. I forgot this one. Dynamic,
Dynamic.
dynamic. Yeah, uh, elder people will not be.
Well, not so energetic. Are not energetic.
Sorry, can you type it?
Energetic.
In, yeah, yeah, yeah,
Is that what you mean?
yeah.
Mm-hmm. So that is why therefore you conclude that there is a big difference between young people's behavior and elderly people's behavior. Am I right?
But I think older people will observe, observe,
Observe.
observe everything better than young people.
Well, personally, I can really say that you are correct there, but both of them are somehow the same when it comes in observing, because young people are so good in observing, and those older people are also good in observing. So I don't know, maybe the difference between the two is that those elderly will going to those old elder will going to adjust.
Just yeah.
Yes. Those young people are somehow like hard headed, like if they don't really like this one, they will not going to do that. But those elderly, they will, if they don't, even though they don't like it, but if they need to do it, then they will going to adjust. Okay. So, of course, um, Miss Yen, let me give you somehow a feedback, okay, regarding to your speaking activity.
I'm so bad.
It's okay. Um, obviously, the let's proceed for let's talk about the positive thing here. You are in a previously you are not really like this. Like you need you if you will want to think, but after thinking, you ended up saying, "I'm sorry, I don't have answer." But
Yeah, I
compared,
give up
yes,
today.
exactly. But now, I am so happy because at least when you think, you you really make sure you're really making it sure that you will going to have some answer, and that's a really nice thing there. Okay, so now how about the negative how about the negative thing here? Well, it's not really that negative because you're still learning in the process, and both of us know that you want to improve your speaking too. So maybe maybe you just need to apply the learnings, since you are really good in translating too. Maybe you can do that too, right?
Yeah.
So because the moment that I'm giving you some time to read it and analyzing it, you
Mm.
can do a lot of things, so that whenever you translate it, you need to save it also, and after our class you can review your answer, like, oh, this the meaning of in English word, this is something like this and something like that, so that you will going to learn at the same time, not just by and not just not of course not just thinking it and then later on you're going to forget it. So after thinking about it, learning about it, you need to study a review,
Mm.
and that will going to help you even more. Okay.
Yeah, okay. Oh, so
Okay.
I think after every lesson I will review and maybe write a post on Instagram or maybe
Yeah.
try to practice front of a mirror.
You know, Miss Yen, you are really good in understanding the free talk materials. I can really say that you are really good in understanding the free talk materials.
Not really.
It's
I
somehow like
that's
you need you mhm. What you
because
need to improve is really your whenever we have some free talk activity, particular or some we will going to use some free talk materials. You need to since you are good at it, then you need to speak more somehow. Okay.
yeah,
Um I am hoping that after our course duration, you will going to improve your speaking. Okay,
I
like
hope
being
so.
so confident.
Maybe because of the materials of free talk is familiar with me.
Exactly, it's familiar, and the words there are so basic.
Yeah.
That's why whenever you are going to have, whenever we have some English conversation activity, you need to use the basic words in English.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do not pressure yourself. Do not pressure yourself to think of those difficult words.
Mm-hmm.
Focus first on some basic or simple words,
Mm-hmm.
okay, because it is so helpful then thinking of the difficult words, the synonym of those words, so it will take some time for you to answer. It
Yeah.
takes some time. So of course for tonight, you did well, okay,
No.
but please take note of my corrections, okay?
Yeah. I will.
And of course, tomorrow I will going to give you one phrasal verb so
Yeah.
that you will go to learn
Yeah, I'm so
again.
excited about this part.
It's about some writing. So since we cannot really do some writing activity here,
Yeah.
maybe we can do that in our conversation on Messenger.
Yeah.
Okay. So, Miss Yan, I just want to say thank you so much for your time and for your effort. Thank you so much for attending, although you're not really feeling well,
Yeah.
physically. So, and take some rest. Have a good night, okay? Bye, Miss Yan.
Thank you.
Okay.